smash! Yep, you guessed it folks, Hulk bashing people into the ground, Hulk destroying entire buildings, and Hulk tearing down an entire enemy spaceship. We're going to have quite a bit of destruction in today's video. And yes, there's one scene where this green, angry, and radioactive monster is going to be sweet. So, here are the 10 unforgettable Hulk MCU moments. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Number 10. Hulk vs. THANOS. You know what? Let's get this over with first. Before we actually look at all of the scenes where the Hulk actually dominated the scene, this is one of those rare moments of TV where we witnessed someone Hulk smash the Hulk. And it happened when Loki was about to hand over the Tesseract to THANOS. As he knelt down, we just heard the words, "We have a Hulk," and we all knew what that meant. Giddy with excitement, we grinned from ear to ear when Hulk kicked Thanos' butt. However, this didn't last too long. Just as we thought we would finally see this titan brought to his knees, he turned back, struck harder, and Hulk was on the ground squealing. He literally bashed him into the pavement.
We have a Hulk.
Number 9. Hulk vs. SURTUR. And yes, now with that out of the way, we're ready to jump into the Hulk action. That's why we thought it appropriate to talk about how Hulk went against SURTUR. If you've watched Thor Ragnarok, then you know that this is the monster that drove the sword through Asgard and blew it into bits. Thor sacrificed his planet to save his people. He knew that Hela would be their end. So he summoned SURTUR from the eternal flame. The monster rose over the mountains and started wreaking havoc on the world. Giant red monster with big horns, this got Hulk's attention. Without even thinking, he shot himself in the air and landed on one of the horns. If Thor didn't tell him to stop, we think that Hulk would have knocked that helmet off his fiery face, right after breaking one of the horns, that is.
No.
Number 8. I'm always angry. Come on, does it get any more classic than this? In the very first Avengers movie, we got to see Mark Ruffalo completely dominate the role of the Hulk, especially near the end when Tony brought the party over to them. When the others didn't know what to do, Bruce Banner stepped up and just said, "Smash that like button if you haven't done so already." But no, what he actually said was, "That's my secret cap, I'm always angry." Right then and there, he summoned the Hulk and destroyed the giant flying alien with one single punch. Can it get any cooler than this? And this was just the beginning. What followed was an array of punching, tearing, destroying, and ripping apart, kinda what we expected for the grand finale.
I'm always angry.
Number 7. Hulk and Thor vs. CHITAURI army. This is what happened after the Hulk went berserk in the previous scene we talked about. Hulk partnered up with Thor and they quickly began picking off all the aliens from the CHITAURI army. Hulk would punch and Thor would finish them up. Finally, they got on top of yet another flying lizard monster and he plunged a piece of its armor deep within its skull. Then Thor used thunder to push it even deeper and the monster was dead within seconds. As they jumped off to take a short rest, that's when it happened. Wait for it, wait for it. There! Boom! You see that? The Hulk punched Thor dead in the face. Now that has to be the funniest scene in the entire movie. Number 6. Hulk vs. Fenris Wolf. Man, Thor Ragnarok has some of the greatest Hulk fight scenes from the entire MCU. We're saying this because we have more, this is just one of them. You see, as the Asgardians were trying to escape the planet while it was being destroyed by Hela, the bridge was blocked. A giant mythical wolf by the name of Fenris stood between them and freedom. But just before it attacked, a scrawny Bruce Banner fell in front of it unconscious, so the wolf paid little attention. Just as we thought the wolf would kill them, there was a little problem. Bruce Banner turned into the Hulk, and they wound up punching, pulling, and biting each other before the Hulk punched the damn creature in the face and threw it over the waterfall. Number 5. Hulk vs. HULKBUSTER. In Avengers Age of Ultron, Hulk was being particularly stubborn. The only thing he was concerned with was smashing, and this time it wasn't just the like button. That's why Tony made a special Iron Man suit called the HULKBUSTER. It was designed to quote-unquote tame the green monster anytime he got unreasonable. And even with all of the spare parts he could get his hands on, Tony still couldn't defeat him. I mean, the Hulk destroyed an arm, bashed the face, and then started picking off the body parts from the HULKBUSTER's torso. It wasn't until Tony bombed him with the full weight of a building that he actually calmed down. Number 4. Hulk vs. Thor. Here is the final scene from Thor Ragnarok that we're going to include in this video. We told you that there are some great jewels here. Anyways, in the beginning, the Hulk was a champion alien gladiator that no one could beat. When the Grandmaster finally captured Thor, he pinned him against the champion in the arena. Thor thought that Bruce Banner would remember him, but this wasn't really the case. He just wiped the floor with the Asgardian god, bashing him from one corner of the arena into the other. Thor managed to fight back, but the Grandmaster interfered, stunned him, and the Hulk finished him off. Number 3. Hulk and the Infinity Gauntlet. Even though Thanos beat him in a fight, Hulk was still the only one from the Avengers that actually snapped his fingers and survived. You see, after Tony designed his own version of the Infinity Gauntlet, using the nanotech he developed, it was time to undo the wrong that Thanos caused. Tony ordered Jarvis to close off the building in case something went wrong, even though Hulk almost lost one of his arms because the power was too great to bear. In the end, Hulk still snapped his fingers. Thanos' legacy was undone. What was inevitable became optional. Oh, but don't get too excited. Thanos used this opportunity to travel to the future and obliterate the lab where everyone was hiding.
Bruce!
Number 2. Hulk convinces Thor to join the fight. This is the one sweet scene that we have with Hulk. The only time that Hulk didn't want to smash, but instead, he helped his friend realize that it's okay to be scared. His little pep talk was especially convincing when Hulk told Thor that it was he who helped Bruce Banner get out of the rut he was in. He was convinced, and the only thing he needed to be on board was just a little nudge in the right direction. That's when Rocket Raccoon told him that there's beer on their ship. Seeing how he had already finished the ones at the crib, Thor agreed to go with them.
Natasha?
It was you.
Number 1. Puny God. Oh my god, it's a classic! We just had to include it in this sequence. Why? Because we can't get all the memes out of our head. That's why. Hulk isn't taking no bull from anyone. So when Loki was trying to sound all high and mighty and belittle Hulk, he did what he knows best: smash. But this was oh so much more. Instead of punching him, he just grabbed him by the feet and swiped the floor with Asgardian god of mischief. When he finally slammed him into the ground, the only thing Loki could say was nothing. He said nothing. There was only a sigh of pain as Hulk walked away saying, "Puny God." It's no wonder the video garners 18 million views on YouTube.
I will not be bullied by that!
On a related note, do you think the Hulk could ever kill Thanos? Considering that he once destroyed an entire planet with his clap? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.